There we go. Okay, so this was Friday in Chicago.
Hit him with the subs, Cool Joe. Oh. I feel that in a very special place. I'm going to leave it at that.
This is Sam. He's the MC to the event.
Just drop it back, Cool Joe. That group there. Before we get going, I would like to do a quick piece of housekeeping. It's come to my attention, because I go on the internet too. I might be the only properly dressed adult here. In a jacket and tie. Not like you barbarians in your... I kid. I always wear a jacket and tie. It just seems appropriate. I go on the internet, and I recently went on the internet and I learned there was a group in Chicago who have every right to be here. It's a public festival. Who are here, who would like to protest on behalf of their cause. Now, hang on. Who would like to protest on behalf of animal rights and veganism. Is there anyone here who has those sentiments, who would like to address the crowd right now so you can have your say? I'm an Australian by choice. I'm an American, Australian by birth, an American by choice. We're all here in the great city of Chicago, Illinois, by the grace of God. If anyone would like to have the say, now is the time, because we're all listening. Have your say. Not on the mic. Have your say. People's mic. Listen. What's your name? This is Jake. Jake's got something to say. Listen to Jake. No, you got it. I can't do this. Listen to Jake.
No one cares.
I'm sorry. So that's not going to happen.
Pretty much.
Okay, why don't you all speak at once? Everyone can hear you now. Now's your time to speak.
Give him the mic!
Adrian. No, don't do that. Let them have their say.
I'm in the contest. Animal rights. This is Ribfest Chicago, and it's basically they're protesting about animal lives matter and all that other stuff. I don't think Ians is doing it this year.
Thank you, Jake. Okay, that's it. All right. Thank you very much. I mean this. All right. Thank you. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to walk into an environment with deep-seated beliefs where you may not feel you're welcome, respect. Thanks for coming out. And please give Jake and his crew their props for having their say. Thank you.
See, now that was class by Sam, just to even give him that forum to do that.
Here's my rebuttal. DJ, first track. I can feel a power in the air, ladies and gentlemen. I feel alive. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of human history. There is no more looking back. There are no more tales to tell. There is only right here and only right now. Tomorrow will take care of tomorrow. And here, under this blue umbrella sky, we await the swinging sword of justice, wielded by the Almighty himself, wielded to behead the weak and to raise up the pure of heart. For this is Ribmania VII at Ribfest Chicago, XV Triple I. There is no bigger stage in all of world sports. No one denies this. Now is the hour when glory calls, and only the bravest are left standing to answer. You, sir, you've waited no more than 6 minutes for this contest to start. But I and these weapons of mass regurgitation about to take to the stage, we've been waiting our entire lives. Waiting, but not preparing. You can't prepare for this moment. It's like falling in love with that girl from Naperville at Navy Pier in 1989, or like hang gliding. And right now we are perched on the cliff edge of dreams, right here in this sanctorum of salivation, this Mount Sinai of mastication, this Colosseum of competitive eating. Chicago, let the contest begin! To meet those who will eat. Meet voice with voice. Our first contestant, ladies and gentlemen. Our first contestant is your reigning amateur champion. Last night at Rock's North Centre, he claimed the amateur cup with a dominating performance. 6 foot tall, 34 years of age, of undeterminable weight. It's Sean Nichols from Green Bay. Next contestant does not eat food. He bullies food into submission.
Yeah, I'm the big guy.
He bullies food, and he takes food's lunch money. And he takes that lunch money to buy more food. And he bullies that food and takes that food's lunch money. And the cycle of torment and pain and suffering continues from now until the end of time. But it is not competitive nice. It's competitive eating. World number 37. Please welcome from Racine, Andrew the Bear Kokavich. Our next contestant, ladies and gentlemen, is the only personal trainer who has a side gig as a pro competitive eater. A fitness freak, his biceps are harder than Pecorino Romano cheese. A committed manscaper, his torso is as smooth as a Georgia peach in June. A slave to fashion, It takes him longer to get dressed in the morning than it does for him to eat his 3 extra large sausage and pepperoni pizzas for breakfast. From Crestwood, Illinois, world number 13, Juan Rodriguez.
Ribs. Hence Rib Mania.
Our next contestant is an eating sensation from Nigeria who crossed the Great Sea like so many of us and our ancestors to find peace and prosperity in
I'm
this
the big
great
guy on the
nation
right.
called America. He brought with him simple possessions, Nigerian shoes, a Nigerian ball of twine, a Nigerian Bible, and deep within himself, the will and love that it takes to be great at this sport. 170 chicken wings in 10 minutes, 34 ears of vegetarian corn in 12. Do not deny the truth. The truth will set you free. 6'9". Gideon, the truth, OG. Our next contestant is a legend of competitive eating, a Danish man god, the reigning salmon, spot shrimp, and Native American fry bread eating champion of the world. 6'4", 213 pounds. You know him by name. World number 12, Eric the Red Denmark. Make way! The reigning champ is in the hizzy! She is the number 3 ranked female eater in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Ranked number 7 overall. 5'3", 100 pounds, 170 pot stickers in 10 minutes, 158 chicken wings in the same amount of time. Last year, she had 3.2 pounds. Your defending champion from Tucson, Michelle Velasco. If you thought you would get through your day without hearing Eye of the Tiger, you are so wrong. So wrong. 20 hard-boiled eggs, 84 seconds. You better believe that is a world record, brother man. 186 chicken wings in 10 minutes, 38 hot dogs and buns in the same amount of time, 11 and a half pints of ice cream in 6. He is also, according to a survey of 1, that being me, the most handsome competitive eater on the planet. World number 4 from New Orleans, making his Ribmania debut, Adrian the Rabbit Morgan. Number 1 ranked female eater on the planet. She is ranked number 3 overall. Sing it. I'm talking the reigning women's hot dog eating champion of the world. I'm talking 8.5 pounds of kimchi in 6 minutes. 109 eggs in 8 minutes. A staggering 40 Nathan's hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. From Las Vegas, 2-time champion, Nikki Sudo! music right there. Our eaters are getting themselves organized. I will say this, quite possibly the most passionate crowd at a competitive eating event ever. And I'm a sucker for passion. It fills me. It satisfies me. It gives me that thing. You know, that thing that makes you want to get up in the morning? Passion! 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 I love it. It ain't about right and wrong in this world. It's about doing it with a bit of get up and go. I'll tell you that. We are an 8-minute contest. We are an 8-minute contest, ladies and gentlemen. Eaters, are you ready? Bear, are you ready? Yes, eaters, you must put your debris in the larger tray. You'll be passed additional slabs of ribs as we go. Eaters, are you ready? Chicago, Illinois, are you ready? In case you're wondering, I am very ready. I've never been more ready. If you follow. She can touch her ribs, she's can't even. Nicole Rodriguez, you pipe down. Help me count it down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Off and racing, ladies and gentlemen. Off and racing. Eight minutes does not sound like a long time, but it is a lifetime. It is a lifetime up at the Major League Eating table when you are pushed to the limit with each and every bite. Our contestants are eating rubs, backcountry smokehouse ribs, right here. Eaters, keep eating. One minute gone. 1 minute gone, 7 to go. See the different techniques being used here. It's all about separating meat from bone, as our ancestors did all those years ago along the Serengeti. You can see Michelle Lesto, reigning champion, moving quickly. Pushed to the limit by Adrian Morgan, number 4 ranked eater in the world. That's 2 minutes down, 6 minutes to go, eaters. See the human struggle apparent in every compression of the jaw. Eric J-Mark has gone to the beverage. $4,000 on the line. Real American money. Proper American money. $2,000 to first place. See Gideon Oji's incredible height. minutes to go. As we approach the halfway point of this esteemed event here today. At the end of the table, Andrew Kokevich is lost in thought. Michelle Lesko, earlier in the contest, earlier today, mentioned that she was feeling tired. I see no signs of tiredness. I see her powerful chicken strangler hands separating meat from bone. To go! Halfway, eaters! There are no white flags here in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. As our eaters push. Mickey Suter, that's yours, thank you. Excellent resupply from Devon and the crew on the stage. Thank you, of course, to all of our wonderful assistants here today. 3.5 minutes to go, eaters. You can see Adrian Morgan has adapted, thank you Adrian. Adrian Morgan has adapted his crawfish technique to be exceptional in rib eating. That's 5 minutes down, which means 3 to go. That's basic arithmetic. Even I can do that. Like the universe, ladies and gentlemen, their stomachs are expanding at a great rate. It seems to be neck and neck at the moment between Michelle Lesko and Nikki Sudo, who will of course weigh. We will go to the scales and we will weigh to adjudicate the results at the conclusion of Ribmania. Ribmania VII at Ribfest Chicago XV Triple I. Oh, it's ominous. It sounds like the end of time, because it is the end of time. You can see the Rubs Backcountry Smokehouse Ribs once again delivering life lessons to our eaters. 2 minutes to go, 6 minutes down. We are 75% of the way there. As Mickey Sudo asks and receives another tray. Adrian Morgan using his beverages to great effect. 90 seconds to go! 90 seconds! It's like mile 18 of the marathon. The mind says no. The body says no. Friends and family say, for the love of God, no. But the human will to power on. Let's go, Fred! Go! 1 minute to go! Chicago, help them bring it home! One rib or a half rack, so innocent. But these are 40 seconds. 40 seconds to go. Eaters, Chicago, help them bring it home. Help them bring it home. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. We are on fire. 15 seconds, Chicago. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop, 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 stop. applause for all our contestants. I'm going to do a quick piece of housekeeping. DJ, next track and loud. Chicago's own Juan Rodriguez, what is it like eating here in front? I mean, all right, here's the thing. During the contest, I don't get to see Juan eat because I'm standing behind him. Small... Chicago's own Juan Rodriguez, what is it like eating here in front? I mean, all right, here's the thing. During the contest, I don't get to see Juan eat because I'm standing behind him. Small payoff, I get to see that. So it's my job to sort of pay attention to the contest, but I find myself often transfixed by the beauty of his very muscular hazelnut-like buttocks. It's immaculate. Juan, what is it like to eat in front of friends, family, and loved ones in the greatest city on God's great earth?
It's always great. And you know what? This makes it even better because it's just a crazy atmosphere. And I don't expect anything else less from Chicago. I feel like I'm at a crazy rock concert or a WWE event. This is amazing. Keep it up! We love you!
Now, where's Michelle Lesko? I want to get Michelle Lesko here. Michelle is our defending champion. She claimed to... Oh! Woo! The cart before the horse. Presumptuous touching of the trophy never bodes well in competitive eating. Now, in this event, we weigh the ribs beforehand, the eaters eat, and then we weigh them at the end and work out who ate what. So we don't really know at the moment. We're doing science, doing real science, using scales, which are a scientific device, and basic arithmetic. We may or may not get it right. Michelle, defending champion, how do you think you went here today, champion?
I was a little tired this morning, but I was feeling good during the contest. It was a little bit rough to get the meat off the bone, and that always equalizes it out, so we'll see if I kept it or not.
She will see if she keeps the trophy. She's already touched it. That is very bad luck, Michelle. Very bad luck. Now, I want to talk to Miki Sudo. Now, after the contest, I'm not sure if you saw this, but immediately after the time had elapsed in the contest, Miki repaired backstage where she had a compact and some makeup to do a little touch-up. She is always immaculate. She is made out of beautiful. Made out of the beautiful stuff. Now, Miki, two-time champion. 2013, you defeated the great Joey Chestnut. 2014 champion, you lost in a nail biter last year. Is this the year that you've come to retake what is likely yours?
You know, I looked at everybody's results. I mean, it's going to be hard. We're, relying on the staff to weigh everything. Hopefully I did well. I think it's going to be close, but, either way, I had a good time. And thank you for all of your time, because you make
Thank you, Miki Sudo. I'd like to be joined by Adrian Morgan. Now, Adrian Morgan, who's married to Maggie, who is as beautiful as Adrian is handsome. That is just fact. Adrian Morgan, today you made your Ribmania debut, I think. Is that correct? It's an electrifying atmosphere. The Chicago crowd is like no other. What was it like being up here for the first time?
Oh, the crowd was great. The ribs tasted great, and they were a little tough to pull apart, but I plan on making this contest every year I can.
Adrian will be back. Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian will be back. So this will not be the last time your eyes have tasted paradise. See you in 12 months, pervos. I want Gideon OG and I want him here now. A round of applause for my man Gideon OG. From Nigeria, played college basketball here in the United States at Clayton State College. 6'9", 220 pounds. Gideon, how do you use your athleticism in competitive eating? Some people, ignorant people, would say it's not a sport, but you make it look beautiful. What do you do up on the table?
First of all, I used to be a basketball player, so my mom is Nigerian, obviously, so we don't understand a whole lot of sport. She was like, "Why do you chase ball around? Go get some, go do some other thing with your life." All right, so but when I told her, I said eating, she was like, "Yo, that's a game to play. That's a game to play. This is a game we all play. It's a game of survival. So we should all eat." All right, so there's no better game to play than this game right now. You understand it. You understand it, all right? So I don't understand that. They want me to go and die, right? So they're telling me, don't eat and go die, right?
It's all good. It's all. Thank you, Gideon OG. A round of applause for Gideon. We've got nothing but love in our enormous horse-sized hearts. The weighing of the ribs is going on backstage. This process takes a little while. We want to make sure that the results are accurate. Michelle and Nikki, please come forth. After a rib eating contest, Michelle Lesko and Mickey Sudo like to unwind in the green room by eating more ribs. It is, just to be clear, these ribs will not count towards their official total. These are simply recreational ribs. These are...
I said they're just delicious.
They're just delicious. And of course, they're Rub's Backcountry Smokehouse ribs, the official ribs of Ribmania VII at Ribfest Chicago, XVIII. Ribmania 7 at Ribfest Chicago 18. 8 minutes is not enough to sate the hunger of the 100-pound, 5'3" eating phenom that is defending champion Michelle Lesko. She has not eaten today. Except for the rack of ribs she ate at a morning news segment. But hey, who doesn't wake up in the morning and say, sure, rack of ribs, that sounds great. Maybe some people don't, but that's okay too. I'd like Eric the Red Denmark to join me. Now, Eric the Red, you mentioned earlier today in social media comments, which is like the law, that you weren't necessarily eyeing victory today. You were just gonna take it easy. That is not like you, because you're highly competitive, sometimes to a fault. Today, what inspired you just with this sort of like peaceful, easy feeling, recreational rib munching scene, brother?
Well, I didn't say I was going to take it easy. I just said I was going to enjoy it today. So, enjoying it means winning, but I'm okay if I didn't win. And obviously, I didn't enjoy it that much because I chipped the shit out of my teeth today. So, I tried hard.
Eric the Red Denmark. Occasionally appropriate, sometimes not. But always Eric the Red Denmark. The thing with Eric the Red Denmark, you know what you're getting. You're getting 6'4", 213 pounds of Eric Denmark. And if you don't like it, you'll get another dose of Eric Denmark later on. That's the sort of guy he is. Can only be himself, for better or for worse. But we love him like a brother, ladies and gentlemen. I've already spoken to all my eaters. The results are being adjudicated backstage. If you are on Twitter, I'm sure you're on Twitter. Very popular on most computers these days, even some telephones. Make sure you follow Eating Contest for all news of upcoming competitive eating events at Eating Contest. and follow us on Facebook. Become our friends. It's not a real friendship, it's just Facebook friends. It's not like actual connection. We're at facebook.com/eatfast. And that's certainly what today's contestants did. This is what it is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, extraordinarily heavy. The plinth of this trophy, I think that's the right word, is made out of real granite. The cup itself is real gold. It is valued at over $15,000. 60 bucks plastic. But symbolically, it's made of gold because the person who wins this trophy, A, they will need to pay extra for carry-on luggage. They are going to get stung for that. There's no two ways about it. This thing is heavy. And I ain't paying for it, and Major League Eating ain't paying for it, and North Center ain't paying for it. That's just the price of success. Heavy is the head who wears the crown. Expensive is the checked luggage fee from your airline of choice for the trophy winner. Except for some who might be driving to Crestwood, according to Nicole Rodriguez, who is very quick to remind me everything. The results will be here shortly. You will want to know who has won, and you probably also want to know who has lost. You'll want to know who will suffer the misery, the agony of failure tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. The last place finisher in an eating contest typically wakes up the next morning with a sadness akin to a father who watches his son swing from the gallows. That's typically what it's like. Shout out to George Shea for that incredible line. They are absolutely resplendent, are they not? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever seen two more beautiful women who are adept, skilled at rib eating, those are the ladies. Give me 1 second. I want a round of applause for Andrew Kokavich. We call him the Bear, ranked number 37 in the world, all the way from Racine, Wisconsin. Not close, but not that far, so I don't really want to overplay it. Certainly not as far as coming from Dallas, Texas and not eating in the contest. But why would you not come to Chicago and send out some very curious photos if given the opportunity? Shout out to cell phone pick freak Nate Biller, ladies and gentlemen. Ample would be the word. Thank you, Nate. Let me just check in with our esteemed judges at tabulating the results. Remember, we're paying $4,000 here today, ladies and gentlemen. $2,000 to first place, courtesy of Tom from North Center. Tom, the man with the checks. We always like to thank Tom for bringing the cash. No one trying to take Tom's money, please. That would be bad. The ribs. Oh, do we have news on the way? Kate is not giving me an update. She is eagle-eyed. She has something on her mind, and that thing is a chair. She is removing the chair with a level of skill and precision more commonly associated with the nation of Switzerland and watchmaking. Caroline Kenny is in the house, studying at Medill. I think I'm pronouncing that right. She's going back to Charleston, I think, in a few days, because I follow her on Twitter. So I'm up to date with everything that goes along in Caroline Kenny's life. Former staff member at Major League Eating. She lives in Chicago now. She's kindly come to join us. Always great to see the great Caroline Kenny. Or if you prefer, Sweet Caroline, because she is very sweet and very talented and very hardworking. If you are a news producer in the Chicago area and you are looking for some young, enthusiastic, up-and-coming journalistic talent, she is your lady. That's going to be worth, what, like $100, $200? Yeah, okay, fair. Give that lady a job, news people, while they last. They are full-voiced. They have the lungs of Pavarotti. But not the dulcet tenor. Pavarotti, gone too soon. As the ribs are being weighed out, calculating the results, Eric Huckey, former contestant in Ribmania, is backstage tabulating, which is a fancy word for working out the results. We'll have the results momentarily. You will not want to miss what I promise is an electrifying presentation ceremony. It involves the aforementioned trophy, a large oversized novelty check, and some numbers that I will read out. It's really no more complicated than that, but it's great and you will love it. I would like to take this opportunity to point out that it's one of the things you don't do in competitive eating is talk about another contest at a contest, but this might be appropriate. On July the 9th, Major League Eating is hosting in Buffalo, New York, the world's first ever kale eating championship. That is true. That is fact. We believe that vegetables are not simply side dishes. They can also be the accelerant for glory. And by accelerant for glory, I mean they can take center stage at a Major League Eating event, and we look forward to delivering the same thorough fanfare and glory to the mighty kale as we do to the humble and glorious rib. So how about that? Put that in your organic free trade peace pipe and smoke it. Great country. Great country. Can't do this in Australia. Fact, cannot do this in Australia. You'd be thrown in jail. It's a police state. But this is what it's all about. This is what our founding fathers had in mind. Diverse views of opinion, people eating ribs, a guy in some outdated attire sweating through his jacket. It's exactly what our forebears and our founding fathers imagined. Michelle Lesko is kicking back. She's just stone cold chilling. Certainly wants something. DJ Cool Joe, hit those beats. And let's go to our next track. It's the presentation ceremony track. And it's comedic. It's funny. Because life is fun. I promise. Oh, I've got the results in my hand. We are paying down to 6th place. In 6th place, $100 richer with 1.912 pounds of ribbon off the bone. It's Eric the Red Denmark. In 5th place, with 2.431 pounds. She will not be a reigning champion next year. In 5th place, it's Michelle Lesko. A close run thing. In 4th place, $300 richer with 2.612 pounds in 4 minutes. Gideon Oji. I want Juan Rodriguez. I want Mickey Sudo. And I want Adrian Morgan. Cool Joe, let's just pause the music. In third place. Oh, yeah. It's just so cheap and easy, but it really tickles a special place in my soul. Feel free to do that whenever you want. In third place, with 2.737 pounds, $600 richer, it's Juan Rodriguez, ladies and gentlemen. I want Morgan and I want Pseudo. One of these contestants ate 2.825 pounds of rib meat to finish in second. The winner ate 2.951 pounds, a close run thing. The winner gets 2,000 real American dollars, courtesy of Tom. Tom, bring out that oversized novelty check. Let's get that up on the stage. But don't show the crowd, because that would ruin the surprise.
Mickey's number 2. Adrian's number 1. Adrian!
Your winner! $2,000 richer! The owner of this majestic and frankly heavy trophy, and the owner of this oversized novelty check, your Ribmania VII and Ribfest Chicago XV Tri-I champion is Adrian the Rabbit Morgan! Mickey Pseudo in second place with 2.825 pounds. That concludes our program. DJ, play us out. May God continue to bless these United States of America. Thank you, good night, and God bless. Thank you.
I can't believe it myself.